Hi folks, I'm Alec. Welcome back to the blind playthrough of Fallout 1 as Rick the Roach. What a name. We just arrived in Shady Sands, and I think it's after, what is it, after midnight, nearly 1 a.m., and we talked to Katrina and Seth, and they give us kind of the lay of the land. And I said I was going to actually sleep here. I think we need to find a place to, like... That guy just looks like a zombie, but I guess he's a human. Let's see. You see a peasant. What? Peasant kind of assumes there's like a ruling class, right? Nice to see you. Okay, well, good to speak to you. The Brahmin sure do stink this time of year. So Brahmin must be some kind of like livestock. Hi. He's just gonna keep talking to me. What's this, a dog? I can't talk to the dog. Canine, probably of a mixed breed. He looks unhurt. Yeah, so I guess I could, like, attack these dogs. That's why it's telling me they look unhurt. Interesting. Alright, well, first order of business, we need to find a place to rest. Let's just walk into some random person's house. Can I use this bed? Who's this? Welcome, stranger. We don't see your kind often. What does that mean? Thanks. Bye. No, I'm not going to do that. Why not? Look, Shady Sands don't need your kind from the hub or Junktown or wherever you come from. We do pretty good by ourselves. So here's another place we haven't heard of before, Junktown. The last trader from the hub sold us a malfunctioning irrigation pump. We've had it with your dirty deals. You got it all wrong. I'm not like that. It's 1997, so you don't really get a lot of options sometimes. I don't necessarily want to say this, but it's my only choice. Well, maybe you aren't. You do seem a little different to me. I'll tell you what, you should go talk to Aradesh. He's in the center of town. See ya. But we're really looking for... Wait, one second. I need to write that down. This is another place we could go to. Junktown. Wherever that is. Oh, and I said I was going to actually try to barter with Katrina. See what she has. Don't you ever go to sleep? Well, I take cat naps when you're not around. Besides, I find the desert air very invigorating and healthy. And I never tire of looking at the stars. Can you imagine never seeing the night sky for your entire life? She pauses and looks at you. Oh, I guess you can. Ah, yeah. Thanks. Let's see what she has. But she's from Vault 15 too, so like she should surely know what that is. She has 2 stim packs, or what are these called? Yeah, stim packs. I don't know if I need any more of these yet, but she also has 35 bottle caps. I think I don't want to trade any of this stuff. I feel like I need everything. So good to know that she has that, I guess. Anyway, okay. Yeah, speaking of sleep, can I sleep in here? That's what I really want to do. Let's take a look around here. A finely crafted pot. A finely crafted wooden bowl. They're fine crafters. A stove. A functional wood-burning stove. A nicely made table. Handmade, but it looks much nicer than any table you've seen before. Really? Even, I feel like the vault would have better furniture. A very nice looking chair. Who wrote these descriptions? Everything looks pretty nice. Okay, curtain. Let's this curtain looks like it was created by primitive means, but it is very functional. Alright, let's go through here. Whatever attempt there was at privacy. Ooh, a bookshelf. Wood bookcase. Let's see if there's anything here. There actually is, but I think I could get in trouble for taking this. I don't think we're gonna do that. Or should we try? Because this is... So, here's my first, problem. I could try to steal these things. But I feel like this would actually cause problems. I don't think Rick is gonna do that. It's ammo also for guns that we don't care about either. Who's this? A guard. Welcome, stranger. We don't see your kind of... Okay, it's the same kind of conversation I think they have. So he's broke. Okay. Thanks, bye. Not so fast. This is a small community. We don't see strangers often, and we don't really need them, if you get my meaning. If you don't have a good reason to be here, you'd better just keep moving. Hey, I ain't gonna hurt anybody. I wasn't saying that you was gonna. You just better leave us alone. I'm sick and tired of your trash. Prepare to meet your maker. No, I'll try not to make trouble. Sorry for bothering you. But can I sleep in your bed? No, I can't. So if I don't have the hand icon, that means I can't interact with it. So it looks like we can't use any of these beds because they don't belong to us, I guess. This guy looks like a badass. A short, stocky man. He has the confident, relaxed stance of an experienced fighter. Hello, stranger. You look like you're new here. What's your name? I'm gonna be friendly, I think. I'm Rick. Good to meet you. I'm Ian. Ah, okay, so this is Ian. The merchant guard. Might know about the world. What do you do here? I was a guard for the merchants of the hub. However, I was shot during a raid by bandits. I've been staying here since the people have helped me recover. Still, my knowledge of the outside world and my experience make me useful here. Shady Sands is my home now. Occasionally, I even get to visit Junktown or the hub to do some trading, since I'm the only person here who has ever really left town. Sorry to hear about your injury. Thanks. It's been healing up well, thanks to Raslo. Raslo's the medic, the doctor. What can I help you with? Wow, he's a font of knowledge. Tell me about the raiders. There are 3 groups, the Khans, the Vipers, and the Jackals. They pretty much hate each other, but they all raid Shady Sands. There's 3 different groups of raiders, different factions. I'll have to remember this. So Khans, the Vipers, and the Jackals. Tell me more about Shady Sands. Shady Sands is a small but self-sufficient community. The only trouble here is with the bandits and the Radscorpions. Why are the Radscorpions trouble? Radscorpions are very dangerous. They have a poisonous stinger in the tail and they are very quick. Aradesh has been trying to find a way to get rid of them. If you feel brave, you could talk to Aradesh about them. Thanks, says Rick. Rick does not feel brave. He's killed 20 rats, but that's it. Oh, that's all I can do there? Okay, wait 1 second. I'll write down these. So we have like topics that I've written down here, but maybe I would need to put down factions as well. So we have like raiders as one group. The Khans, the Vipers, and the Jackals. And they probably don't like each other either. That's just usually how it works for raiders, right? And I'm going to move this here. Camp to the southeast of Shady Sand. I don't know which one. But one of these groups has a camp to the southeast of Shady Sands. Probably not all 3 of them, right? Unless they were working together. I don't know what I'm doing with these notes. Okay, cool. I think he has more to say. Did we ask him about this already? Yeah, we did. Are there many bandits? There are several. They come from various groups. They steal our food and occasionally shoot a few people. Seth organized the guards to help fight them off. Can you tell me about Seth? Seth is a very brave fighter. He occasionally goes to the Radscorpion caves to kill a few Radscorpions, but they always wind up coming back. There are just too many for him to fight. Are they really that dangerous? Yeah, we already talked about that. Can you give me directions to the hub in Junktown? Because I think what Rick is thinking to himself is that... So Vault 15 is where we're going to go first, because it's another vault, and so chances are very high he's thinking to himself that there will be another water chip there. So we want to go there first, but as a backup, we may need to go to like a trading hub. So both of these sound promising. The hub is a big trading center far south of Shady Sands. It's run by several different caravan groups of merchants. The Water Merchants, the Crimson Caravan, and the Fargo Traders. Junktown is a little south and a ways west. It's smaller, but still a good place to drop in for a drink. It's overseen by a fellow by the name of Killian Darkwater, the local shopkeeper, sheriff, and mayor. Thanks. Well, I'm going to actually screw up the dialogue UI here for a second. These are topics. Maybe we need... What? No, I don't want your help, Gemini. I want also locations. And then I want to put these here. This is part of the fun of playing a game like this. You just sort of like slowly piecing together the world, right? We know this is to the east of Shady Sands. It's already on our map. Darkened elevator's broken. Probably need rope. And then the hub. So the hub has a bunch of different caravan groups. What do we got? We have the water merchants. That sounds really promising, right? The Crimson Caravan. Good alliteration there. And then we have a pun. The Fargo Traders. So the hub is far south of Shady Sands. And what else? Big trading center. And then this, Junktown. Here we go. Far, little south and a ways west. And I could ask him to help me out a bit, but I'm going to keep exploring for a second because I don't think I have anything for him to do quite yet. Nothing, thanks. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is write Junktown. South and west of Shady Sands. Run by Killian Darkwater, the sheriff. Okay, so this is a lot of leads. We're getting a lot of interesting... This is always like the fun part of the beginning of an RPG. You get to figure out like where you want to go first. And we're finding a lot of different places we could go. This over here. Okay, this is probably going to give us the same thing. Like it's another one. Alright, he's just... Maybe I'll barter with Ian. I bet he has a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah. He just had bullets, caps, and 2 stim packs. Okay. Alright, well... Can I ask about these specific... Oh, here we go. They're a sorry group of raiders who attack Shady Sands and think that they're gonna take over the world or some such crap. Is that true for all of them? Sorry, no clue. Alright, so he only knows about the cons, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to talk. We need to still find a bed. That's what I really want. Aren't we tired? Like, check out this hut. I mean, pretty nice walls for a post-apocalyptic village. What is this? I think it's an outhouse. It is. Toilet. A crude but effective toilet. There are some leaves dropped into the hole to manage the odor. Oh yeah, that's smart. There's 2 of them probably, right? 2 toilets. Okay, well, let's use our skills on the toilet. Steal from the toilet. No, that didn't do anything. Good try, Rick. Alright, so the center of town. This looks like a promising building. Why are there people, like, out at night? What are you guys doing? This pillar is the showpiece of the Shady Sands Square. It tells stories to remind the people of hope and peace. That's nice. Okay, we got another building over here. Maybe we'll go there first before we go down here. This looks like the biggest building in town, but I'll go check out this building first. But I'm really just looking for a place to lay my head. How are you? I'm great. Who are you? Who are you and can I use your bed? Ooh. Another bookshelf. Ooh, what's this? A book on the methods and ideals of scouting. Very practical information regarding outdoor life. Okay. It's time for a decision, guys. I think Rick is actually very interested in this. Because he's a smart guy, right? Relatively smart. His intelligence is great. He's got repair, speech, and barter. I think he's going to take a look at this. He's going to read this. But let's sneak first, because I want to... I don't know if this is a crime. I want this. And I don't know if that's theft. I mean, it's not mine, but I just want to read it. It's gone. You learn a lot about wilderness survival and apparently ate the book in the process. So I'm not sure what's going to happen as a result of that, because I just completely took that. But I think when it comes to learning about stuff, I don't know what that actually did. But I learned something about being outside, so maybe my outdoorsman went up? What does this do? Practical knowledge of the outdoors and the ability to live off the land. The knowledge of plants and animals. Base is 5% plus endurance plus intelligence divided by 2. So 13 divided by 2 is 6 plus 5, 11. Yeah, I think this did increase that a little bit, but I don't actually... What does outdoorsman do? This is the skill of outdoor living and survival in a hostile environment. Not many people from the vault are skilled in outdoorsman. Automatic use. It doesn't really tell us what that is for. Really. So I guess maybe it has something to do with just like how often I run into enemies when I'm moving across the map. I don't actually know. Okay. Can I use this bed? You can stop sneaking now. No one knows what you did. No one knows you ate that book. Except me. Why can't I use these beds? I was able to rifle through people's shelves. So if we think of Rick as like a scavenger, right? He's looking for stuff that is useful. He's looking for stuff that's going to increase his odds of survival without putting his life in danger. And in this case, I'm just going around the edges of this to see if there's anything to pick up. In this case, that seemed kind of harmless. I didn't really steal bullets. I just read a book. And I wish I had been able to read the book and then put it back on the shelf, but I know this is a game, so you can't do that. Who is that? Can I talk to him? Can I say, like, sorry about that book? I want to actually pay him for it. Nope, he just wants to talk about the Brahmin burgers. Got any Brahmin burgers? Okay, what's this? Another house. It's pretty late, though. Like, why? Oh my gosh, it's like 4 a.m. It isn't like 4 a.m., it actually is.
Hi. I heard there was a traveler in town, but I was kind of skeptical until I saw you. My name's Tandi. What's yours?
So now we have our first voiced character in the game. This only happens for important characters. And then they just look at you like this. It's showing her inside, I think, a place, but she's actually just wandering around outside. Look at this. The name is Rick. Remember it. You can be pretty much an asshole in this game, but we're not going to do that because we're trying to get along with people. My name is Rick.
Well, how do you like our little town? Bored yet?
It's okay. Can I ask you a few questions, though?
Sure, I guess. I've never been out of here, so I don't know what help I can be. So, what you need?
I'm just gonna go through all of these, I think. What's going on around here?
We got Radscorpions. I mean, I know it's not a good thing, but no one's died from the stings. And it's the closest thing to excitement we've got here.
What else is around these parts?
There's a bunch of cities down south, but since you're such a great traveler, I'm sure you know that already.
Whoa, what's with the sarcasm, lady? I'm super new here. I need to get rid of this vault suit stat. Everyone knows I look like a noob right now.
No problem. Anything else?
Um, any stories from down south?
Just stuff.
Oh, okay. Super helpful.
No problem. Anything else?
How do you like it here?
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. I mean, it is home and all, but it's so boring. You know, I want to see the world.
Seems nice and safe here. I think that Rick is gonna say that. Yeah, because you got to remember, like he's not. He hasn't proven himself at all, right? He hasn't actually like. I don't know. He's not weathered. What is the word that I'm looking for? He hasn't been broken in yet. He's not very well traveled, even though Tandi seems to think he is. So yeah, it seems nice and safe here.
Yeah, real safe. And so boring, I think my brain's gonna leak out of my ear at any moment.
Why don't you leave?
Me? Leave? I wish. I don't know enough to leave alone. No one else wants to go. And worst of all, my father says he would have a heart attack if something happened to me.
Shoot, I have to go. Good luck. Tough situation. Can I ask you a few questions, though?
Sure, I guess. I've never been out of here, so I don't know what help I can be. So, what you need?
Let's see what she has. No, just kind of the same stuff. Maybe I should buy another sim pack. I don't really know how much these are worth. 75! Holy cow. Well, guess we're not buying that. Tell me about your father.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, okay. Radscorpion.
Nope. I never heard of it.
So I really actually like this feature that I can ask about whatever I want, but, you know, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't actually work, does it? 12:15.
I don't know.
Oh.
You might want to ask Seth or my father about it, though.
Okay, there we go. The hub.
The hub is supposed to be a great city to the south. I've always wanted to see it, but I've never got the chance.
Yeah. Sounds like you need to get out of here. Junktown.
Junktown's a small city to the southwest. It's supposed to have pretty good trading, but my father won't even look into it. He says we need to stay protected. Yeah, right. Caged is more like it.
Okay. I think her father is Aradesh, so she's like the daughter of like the chief or the head honcho. Aradesh.
Aradesh is my father. He's okay as far as dads go.
How about the Raiders?
Pretty bad bunch, or so I've heard. My father knows more about them. He never tells me much about the outside world.
Hmm.
Pretty bad bunch, or so I've heard.
It's gonna be the same for all of them. Maybe the cons. Maybe the cons are like the main group then.
I don't know. You might want to ask Seth or my father about it, though.
Caravan groups.
Nope. I never heard of it. Nope. I don't know. You might want to ask Seth or my father about it, though.
Alright, I think that's... I tried. Thanks for your time.
Well, thanks for talking. We don't get many strangers here, so it's always good to talk to new people. See ya.
Bye. See you around. But we really... I wanted to ask her about a bed. Yo. Raslo. Oh, okay. So this is the, this is our guy. I'm gonna save it here, actually. Talking to Raslo. It's late. Come back in the morning. That's cool. It is the morning. But I need your help. Are you hurt? No. You will be if you keep me from my sleep. Now come back in the morning. Okay. Yep. Understood. No one else seemed to mind when we walked in. The doctor's the only one who stays healthy, I guess. Gets his 8 hours. All right, let's go into this big place. Should I just wait until morning? I kind of feel like I should. Maybe these beds are up for grabs. Who's this? A cook. Ooh. I'm too busy to talk right now. I've got to get this meal ready. That smells really good. I bet it tastes great. Why, thank you. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Thanks for the compliment. I'm going to tell all my friends about you. Wow. I'm famous. Oh my gosh, look. What is that? Fruit. A strange piece of fruit. No preservatives, no additional food coloring added. That looks like... What is that? That looks like the poison apple from Snow White or something. A bottle of Nuka-Cola, the flavored soft drink of the post-nuclear world. Warm and flat. Just like I like it. How much? So I'm just seeing what the price is of these things. Only 2 for Nuka-Cola. Well, that seems like a deal. I don't even know if I need to eat. Okay, I'm gonna buy a snack. Fruit and a Nuka-Cola. There you go. 9 caps. That's a good trade. Right. Okay. Thanks. There's Aradesh. Still can't use any of these beds. I think we're actually out of luck. Like, I don't know if we can... There's someone else in there too. Got another bookshelf. Alright, let's... Just have a little look here, Rick. No one's looking. Oh. What is that? Just rocks? It's a rock. The Granite Ink model is an upgraded version. Minimum strength 1, which we do have. I'm really tempted to take these, but I don't think I will do that. Anything else? Any other shelves? This is what I mean about power gaming, by the way. Like, I feel like if I were power gaming, I probably would take these, but the only thing that he was really interested in were the books. Because I'm going to try and roleplay that, like, he didn't actually take it. He just took it off the shelf, had a little browse, and put it back. But I don't know if that's going to work out for me. Who's this? Another peasant. Let's talk to Aradesh, then.
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be...
Interesting. So we have a lot of choices here. Whoops, I'm lost. We can be completely upfront with him. And I think early game, until we learn otherwise, Rick is going to be pretty upfront. Because it's not like they don't believe in vaults. Katrina is from a vault too, so I don't see a reason to keep that from him. So this might be a little bit naive, and this might bite him in the ass later, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Wanderer, I shall believe you, for now. You may enter Shady Sands, but be warned, your every move will be watched.
He's got a great unibrow as well. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
What can you tell me about... Well, what's going around here first?
Oh my, yes. Great packs of Radscorpions are killing our herds. We don't know where they're from, and no matter how many we kill, there's always more. And now the monsters are attacking my people. Roslo is trying to find a cure for their poison, but I'm not sure how it goes.
So, because this is a game, this is our first quest, and we probably will get experience and perhaps a reward for helping with this. But think about this from Rick's perspective. He already has a mission. He has a main quest, and I don't know, maybe this would be good, because I'm really torn here, actually. Like, the gamer in me wants to just say, like, yeah, I'll accept this and I'll go, I'll go kill them. But I think Rick is a bit of a coward right now. He doesn't see a reason to do this yet. That's terrible. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
Oh, he didn't like that. Did you see that? I think he trusts me less. What can you tell me about the other towns around here?
Junktown lies south of here, though there is little in the way of visitation. From stories, I'm certain there are cities south of that.
Thanks. Can I ask you a few more questions? It's kind of awkward now. I think he's upset that we are not going to help him.
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
Hmm. All right, he's just got a knife. All right. Well, he's good at reading people, Rick is. So we may need to actually, I don't know, maybe we're going to go to Vault 15 and then come back here and help with this, because there's a chance that if we help them, maybe they'll tell us more about stuff. Like he'll trust us more, right?
No, I have not heard of that.
Okay, what about Vault 15?
No, I have not heard of that.
Okay, what about your daughter?
She is my daughter. It is she that makes this hard life worth living.
Okay. The hub. Do you know about that?
No, I have not heard of that. Junktown is south of here. Their merchants occasionally come to trade, but not often.
Radscorpions.
I can't really say I have heard of that.
What are you talking about? You were just telling me about them. Raiders. Do you know about those?
Very bad. There are two bands of raiders that we know of. They call themselves the Vipers and the Khans.
But not the Jackals?
Be very careful with such as these. Raiders who are fanatically religious can be quite dangerous. No one here knows of their base.
Okay, so the Vipers are religious.
Yes, the Khans are nastier than the Vipers, let me tell you. These barbarians attack from the southeast.
Okay, so that's probably the camp, right? The Khans have a camp to the southeast of Shady Sands. We don't know where the Vipers are, but we do know they're religious. So he's probably not going to know about these caravan groups then. All right, well, Rick kind of senses that there's something awkward going on here, so he's just gonna leave awkwardly. But let's write this down too. Has a camp to the southeast of Shady Sands, and then these guys are religious. Religious? Okay. Okay, so you know what? We may need to do this. Do I actually have it as a quest? Not really, do I? I would need to accept it. I think I need to, like, say, yeah, I'm going to help you out with that. But I don't really want to. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait until morning. This is really weird, me walking around in the middle of the night. Like, no wonder they don't trust me. Good. Now it's brightly lit. You can see my face. You can see me. And hopefully you guys can see the screen better too. Let's go back to the doctor and see if he wants to talk. Let's see if he's awake now. Hello again. How can I be of service? Hello again. Just stopping by. It was nice seeing you again. Have a good day. No, tell me about these Radscorpions. Sorry, no clue. Okay. So I guess if I were poisoned or hurting, then I could get healed here, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. You look distraught. Are you in need of assistance? No, I'm not in need of healing. Well, what if I say I am? I need healing. My husband Razlo can help you. Ask him. Thanks for nothing. Like, of course you do. Let's see here. You're barely hurt. I suggest a good night's sleep and some rest. You will heal naturally over time. Well, I thought I might get a free Steam pack. So, there are two people, like, in here watching Rick. So, I don't know. I'm scared to do this. I don't know what's going to happen here. They could run me out of the entire city. So, I think Rick's going to decide that's not worth the risk. If there's no one looking, or, like, there's, you know, a corner, if he can get away with it, he might steal something. Like a book. I don't think he's gonna like rob anything else. He paid for that food after all. Alright. Is there anything else? So this, what this means is that you can progress to another part of the map. So there's more to Shady Sands to the east. So let's go check it out. I think this is it for this. Still don't really know what that does. Is that like just more environment? It's weird. Okay. So let's check out the rest of the village and then maybe talk to Ian. Because that could be useful, right? Have a guide or something. Oh, they have like a farm here. So let's go look at these guys. They're up to no good. Up to no good. Can't even speak. Okay, we got more people talking to us. So far, really not much going on, though. In these buildings. But we're just being thorough. Okay, can't click on it. Alright, so here's our chance. There's a bookshelf here. Oh no, she's going in there. Well, forget that. I wanted to check out this bookshelf. Bookshelves seem to be where it's at. We'll stop by another time because she can see me right there. Oh, is she moving? I want to check that out. Oh well. She's moving. She's moving. Okay. I'm just gonna go into your private quarters and shut the door here. No one needs to. No one. Hello. Goodbye. No one needs to know. Oh, we got another, got some rope. Some more rope, which I'm not going to take. And scouting. So this is the one we already read. I am going to take that and read it really quickly. See what happens. And actually, let's check it out. So this is at 19% currently. If I read this, does it raise it? You learn a lot about wilderness survival. Ooh. It went from 19% to 27%. That's pretty good, right? Alright. I'm done in here. I was just getting changed. You don't have to worry about me. Okay, turn that off. And let's go. So yeah, just little things that he can get away with. He's not going on like a stealing rampage. He's just picking up useful tips. He wants to make sure that he can survive. So now he has a better sense of of the world. So these are the Brahmin. Guys, it's two-headed cows. A two-headed mutant cow. Moo. You can actually hear them mooing too. I don't think there's any need to go into the Brahmin pen, so we're not going to do that. Anything else? We have like a water pump. Peasant. Citizen of Shady Sands. Welcome to Shady Sands, stranger. What's the deal with this place? We are a true community. We all work and share together. How do you survive out here? We have farms and irrigation, and we herd Brahmin. Everybody contributes their skills to making something useful. Who's your leader? We already know the answer to that. Just gonna ask him though. Aradesh is our current elder. With his experience, he helps to lead the community. Alright, and he's dirt poor. Okay, bye. So what's this? You see the water supply to Shady Sands. This is too little water to supply your vault. Yeah. Can I grab some? Got the same response. Yeah, so it's not about actually getting the right amount of water. It's about getting a water chip, because that's the only thing that can purify things, right? Alright, what is this? Plant. It looks like a mutated cabbage to you. It seems to be thriving in the warm weather. And then we also have a mutated cornstalk. It seems to be thriving under these conditions. Okay, so yeah, makes sense. Different things would be growing after nuclear fallout, right? What's this? Like a cart. Crude but effective agricultural cart. Alright, so this is Yeah, the agricultural district. That's actually my time. Wow. I spent the whole episode just investigating Shady Sands. Let's just finish this little area. That looked kind of foreboding. I don't know what... Rope. There's just rope on the ground. Ooh, I'm really tempted to take that. Sledgehammer? Oh, that's actually really hard to see. Okay, but I'm not taking items. I probably should, but I'm not going to. I didn't even realize there was a sled. That's the first time I've seen that in there, the sledgehammer. But it's fine. I don't think Rick would want that. It's like a huge burly weapon for a burly man, right? Okay, well, let's wrap this up then. So I think that was a pretty deep dive into Shady Sands. And I think next time, here, I'll just go for a little jog, Rick. I think next time we're going to have to decide whether we want to help with these Radscorpions. I think we weren't going to help until I saw Aradesh kind of become a little suspicious of us. He became a little more distrustful of us. I think now Rick is actually hoping to impress the locals, maybe. But his idea is, well, let's take this guy with us because he's experienced, right? So I think next time we're going to actually ask Ian to join us. And maybe he'll ask for money. I don't really know what he's gonna do. But we're gonna see what he says, because Rick doesn't want to face Radscorpions alone. Radscorpions? That'll be the question for the next episode. So, thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you next time.